Your knees hurt going down the stairs, but going up barely anything. That difference is not bad luck, and it is not a mystery. It's a message from your knees, and in the next 10 minutes, you'll know exactly what it says and the 5 moves that answer it. If you have knee pain going downstairs, this routine rebuilds the exact strength your knees are missing. 5 gentle moves. A chair, a counter, and a wall. No gym, no equipment, and nothing down on the floor. And stay for move 5. It's the one that makes stairs feel normal again, but the first 4 are how you earn it. The whole routine takes about 8 minutes, and the first move you can do without leaving your chair. Here's the real difference between up and down. Going up, your thigh muscles shorten and push. They're the engine. Going down, those same muscles have to lengthen while holding your body back. They're the brakes. And braking is the harder job. Biomechanics researchers have measured what stairs actually cost. Walking on flat ground sends about half your body weight through the joint behind your kneecap. Going upstairs, about 2.5 times your body weight. Going down, up to 3.5 times. When your thigh muscles are strong, they absorb that load like a shock absorber. When they're weak, the load lands somewhere else, the cartilage behind your kneecap. That ache on the way down is the sound of brakes that need relining. If this is you, you're in enormous company. About 40% of Americans over 60 show knee arthritis on an X-ray. But an X-ray isn't a sentence. Plenty of those knees climb stairs pain-free. The difference, over and over, comes down to the muscle around the joint. Now, the instinct most people follow is rest. Fewer stairs, shorter walks, take it easy. But rest quietly makes the brakes weaker. Weaker brakes make stairs hurt more, so you rest more, and the spiral tightens. Strength is how you break it. And here's the part almost nobody tells you. Researchers writing in the Annals of Internal Medicine found that weak thigh muscles often show up before the knee pain, not after it. Which means strength isn't just protection. For most aching knees, it's treatment. In Denmark, a national program called GLA Laughing Face put people with aching, arthritic knees through 8 weeks of education and simple strength work. Across more than 28,000 patients, pain scores improved by roughly 30%, and the share of people relying on painkillers fell by about 1/3. Most of those patients were in their 60s and 70s. Consistency, not intensity, is what moved the needle. The American Physical Therapy Association reviewed 271 studies on this exact kind of knee pain. Their conclusion: the best supported treatment isn't rest, and it isn't gadgets. It's strengthening the knee and the hip together. What about sleeves, tape, and rubs? The same review found they can take the edge off, but only when they ride along with the exercise. Support without strength is a bandage on failing brakes. So your knees aren't worn out. They're underdefended. Let's fix that. First, the ground rules. If your knee is swollen, locks up, gives way, or started hurting after a fall or injury, see your doctor before you train it. Do these moves next to a counter or a wall, and check with your doctor before starting anything new. Then use the physical therapist's rule of thumb. A mild ache, around 3 out of 10, is acceptable while you work. Sharp or stabbing pain means stop. Move 1, the quad squeeze. Sit tall in a chair and roll a towel under one knee. Now press the back of that knee down into the towel like you're trying to flatten it. Feel the muscle on top of your thigh harden? That's your quadriceps, the knee's shock absorber, reporting for duty. Hold for 5 seconds, then relax. 10 squeezes per leg. If the muscle quivers a little while you hold, good. Quivering is a muscle remembering its job. The beauty of this move: your knee never bends, so there's nothing to irritate, but the muscle works hard anyway. Common mistake: holding your breath. Breathe normally and let the thigh do the work. Trials of this kind of push without moving exercise show it can actually turn down knee pain sensitivity. It's the gentlest way in, and you can do it watching television. And do both legs, even if only one knee complains. The quiet knee is usually next in line, and now is when it's cheapest to defend. Move 2, the wall lean. Stand with your back against a wall and walk your feet out in front of you. Slide down just a few inches like settling onto a tall stool. This is not a deep squat. Your knees should feel loaded, not pinched. Barely bent is a fine place to start. The wall doesn't judge. Keep your heels under your knees, not tucked back beneath you. Hold for 20 seconds, breathe, then stand up and shake it out. 3 holds. Each week, sink an inch lower or add a few seconds, but never past the point where your kneecap complains. A randomized trial found wall squat holds reduced pain sensitivity in arthritic knees. Strength without grinding. That's the whole game. One more cue. Press through your heels, not your toes. Heels wake the muscles that guard your knees. Toes just tire your calves. Move 3. The straight leg raise. Sit at the front edge of your chair and straighten one knee fully, heel resting on the floor. Lock that knee and lift the whole leg until it's level with your hip. Then lower it slowly, 3 seconds down. 10 slow lifts per leg. Because the knee stays perfectly straight, your kneecap glides nowhere. All load, no rub. If it feels easy, don't add reps. Slow the lowering to 5 seconds. Slow is the upgrade. And if your hamstrings feel tight when you straighten the knee, scoot forward on the chair a little more. Extra credit. Pull your toes back toward your shin as you lift. It locks the knee straighter and doubles the work in the muscle above it. 2 moves left, and the last one retrains going downstairs itself. Move 4, the hip side lift. Hold the counter, stand tall, and lift one leg straight out to the side, toes pointing forward. 12 lifts per side, slow and controlled. Why train the hip for a knee problem? Because the muscles on the side of your hip steer your thigh bone. When they're weak, your knee drifts inward with every step, and your kneecap pays for it. That's why the physical therapy guideline puts hip strengthening front and center, often before the knee work itself. Don't lean your body to lift higher. The move is small. If you feel it in your outer hip, you've found it. Rest a breath between lifts if you need to. The quality of the 12 matters more than the speed of them. Strong hips, keep your knees pointed where your feet are going. Stairs get quieter fast when the steering improves. And move 5, the graduation, slow lowers. Stand in front of your chair and lower yourself down over a slow count of 3. Then stand back up normally. 10 of those. That 3-second lowering is your muscles lengthening under load. Sound familiar? It's exactly what going downstairs demands. You're not just building strength here. You're rehearsing the skill of braking. Breathe out on the way down. A long, slow exhale keeps the descent smooth and stops you from dropping the last few inches. When 10 feel controlled, take it to the bottom stair. Hold the rail, stand on the step with one foot, and slowly reach the other heel toward the floor. Tap the floor, then press back up. 8 taps per side. Keep your weight honest on the rail hand at first, and let go finger by finger as the weeks pass. If the stair feels like too much, start with a thick book beside the counter. Same move, smaller mountain. This is a step down, the exact motion that used to hurt, shrunk to a size your knees can win. Win it small, over and over, and the full staircase follows. And expect this. The first thing that changes isn't the pain, it's the hesitation. One morning you'll reach the stairs and realize you didn't think about them at all. That's the strength arriving ahead of the headline. How often? Strength moves every other day. Muscle rebuilds on the rest days, not the work days. The quad squeezes are gentle enough for every day. Anchor them to something you already do, squeezes during the evening news, the full routine after breakfast, every other morning. Already doing the 3-minute balance routine from the last video? Perfect, alternate them. Balance one morning, knees the next. Your mornings stay short, and your legs get both halves of the job. A little muscle soreness the next day is normal. Knee joint pain that lingers for more than an hour after exercising means you did too much. Shrink the move, not the mission. Here's roughly how it tends to unfold. In week 1, the moves simply get easier. That's your nervous system reconnecting with the muscle. By week 3 or 4, the wall lean deepens and the slow lowers feel smooth. And somewhere in weeks 6 to 8, most people notice the stairs themselves have gone quiet. Muscle keeps its own schedule. Your job is only to keep showing up. Give it 8 weeks, the same timeline the Danish program used, and judge it by one test only. Not the scale, not the mirror, the stairs. Because the staircase you hesitated on this morning never changes. You do. So here's your one action. Tonight, while you watch television, 1 rolled towel, 10 quad squeezes per leg. That's all. And your knees are already better defended than they were this morning. Then at the end of this week, walk down your stairs once and grade them out of 10. Keep that number somewhere you'll find it. 8 weeks from now, You'll want the receipt.